quick little disclaimer, guys. I am not a qualified and trained technician or mechanic, nor will I ever claim to be. Everything I do here is through self-learning. My way might not be the correct way, however it will either end with a good result or a good laugh for you guys at my expense. The sole purpose of these videos I have produced are for entertainment and information. If you choose to follow my videos as guidance, you do so at your own risk. Now that this boring bit is over, I'll let you enjoy the video.
Hello guys, and welcome to another YouTube video. In today's video I've been tasked with basically I've been given a Vauxhall Meriva. It's a 2010 plate Vauxhall Meriva with a 1.4 petrol engine, and it's the non-turbo version. I've been asked to just do a few little jobs on it. One is to see if we can find out what's going on with the intermittent fan regarding the air conditioning. I don't know if we'll get to that in this video or not, but I have also got a couple of light bulbs to do, side light bulb in the back and a number plate bulb in the back. I probably won't put them on the video just because they're going to be 5-minute jobs. The big thing that I am having to do with this today though is basically I need to secure the driver's and the passenger's wing mirrors. They're not damaged or physically damaged in any serious way. They're not particularly hanging off as though they're being completely smashed off, but they are wobbling quite a bit. So I've been asked to see if I can re-secure them. So basically what I've got to do is I've got to get all the door card off and try and get to where those bolts are for the mirrors. So I don't know what I'm doing here. Let's have a look and see if we can work it out. So I'll take you to the car now. So you can see this is the little Meriva in question. Little 1.4 petrol engine. See if I can get... $85,000 miles, baby miles, for a 2010 plate car. And it's all quite nice. Got my tools in the back because I'm working on it at the minute. But the real issue why I'm out here at the minute doing this is because, and if I take you around the other side, can't work on this side just yet because I'm a bit too close to the wall, but this one's actually not as loose, but it is literally where the mounting fixes to the car, look, see? And then same on this side. It's literally there. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to get, there's a screw in there that I've seen. There. This is going to have to come out as well. Focus. Someone's already been in here before because things are broken. And yeah, so I'm going to have to work out how to do that. I'm going to bring it back and forwards and sort of, we've got to effectively get around here where the bolts are, and I'm probably going to have the window up as well. But we'll get back onto that in a second. So guys, I kind of hate doing a job that someone's already messed with before, but you've got these ones which are a T20 Torx bit, and the whole card is effectively held by just those 3 screws and a selection of these clips. So let's go to the door card and have a look basically, because we've got 3 screws, which is one goes in there, and we've got one that goes in there, one that goes in there. However, one of the screws is still stuck inside the hole. Don't know if you'll be able to see it, but I need to get that out. But we've got the switches here on the door card. Right, so basically the switches we then literally just lift up from the back and it will come out from these clips. It's literally just a tab there and a tab there. You've then got the electrical connector where you push the tab in to undo that, right? I'm going to keep that to one side because I'm going to need to put the window up in a bit. So When we've then done this screw up here, that screw there, which was already undone because it's literally an angle and jabbed in there, and then that screw, it's literally just a case of pop the clips from the bottom and pull them from the bottom all the way around the edge until it comes apart. We've then got, when we then get that off, we've then got the electrics for the window mirrors. There's a tab there, you just pull that electrics down, you have to work behind it. Then there's like a little nodule there with a wire that does the handle, and I'll show you that in a second. So that one's for the electrics for the mirrors. That one is the one that does the little ball goes into the hole there, and then that clips on for the door handle. And that one's for the windows. I'm going to put the window switch back on because I need to have this window go up on me rather than down. But I'm also thinking I need to try and work out how to get to the fixings, because I'm wondering if that's got anything to do with it. But no, that's not. That's going to be the window regulator, isn't it? I need to work out how to get to the fixings for this, because they come through and there's no obvious holes in here other than the bolt that goes through to hold the window regulator. So I'm thinking I may have to go through the speaker port, up and that way. Fiddly, but not impossible. So let's have a look at this speaker. So the speaker is 1/7mm, and it's loose enough to potentially undo by hand by the looks of it. So we've got the 1/7mm there, which can somewhat be undone by hand, but it's a bit stubborn. We then literally, that's that one there, then rock this forward, he says. That might need some persuasion actually. So it did need some persuasion, but as you'll see, it's hooks in the bottom there like so, and then just, you can sort of have it hold itself there a little bit because of the metal clip there. You've then got that electrical connector that goes in there, that little tab goes into that hole there. So let's get that out of the way. Now let's get this window out of the way and have a look up, see what we can see. So guys, I have a confession to make. All of this work here is completely unnecessary, and you'll see basically what I was using is I was using this scan tool here with the camera on the end to go up inside there, only to find out by doing a little bit of research, which I probably should have done to start with, I need to get the cover off of here. Now basically this plastic cover comes off. The only reason I need to take the door card off anyway is if I take the door card off, it gives me the electrics access. This cover comes off, you pry it all the way around the bottom, and up and back a little bit, and it's very tricky to thingy, but you've got to sort of free up all these little clips at the back and then slide it backwards. And then hiding down in the depths of there is a Torx screw. I'm not entirely sure as of yet what size it is, but let me see if I can show you it. So we've got the camera at the end there, look. We bring that all the way in like that, all the way down. You can see it goes fair way down. If I show you on here, I'm not going to be able to show you. One sec, I'll take a picture on the tool. Right, so I'm now in some shade and you can see where the camera is right down the bottom. That's the still image. I've disconnected the camera now, but that's the still image of the Torx screw. So I'm going to need to find out what size that is, and I'll tell you when I've done it. So to conclude this video and finish it up, that's still wobbling around, and but I have found out it's a T40 Torx bit that's in there. I don't have the Torx bit. I've got a T40 Torx bit, but I don't have one long enough because I've tried various different options. I've tried basically I've tried my set back here, which does have a T40, and that's how I found out what size it is. However, this is probably about 2 inches in length, probably about 6 to 7 centimeters or so, and it just sinks in that hole. And I even tried the idea of putting the bit on it. That's a bit too fat. I tried putting it onto a 10mm socket. That's even worse. And I also put it on the 10mm socket on my 3/8 bit, which is only just a thin sliver thicker than this, but even that's still too thick. So I've ordered some which are 100mm long, so that's 10 centimeters, nearly, well, it's about at least double the size of this in length, so I should be able to sort it. So when that comes through, I'll be able to tighten that up, and that's all sorted. But in the meantime, I'm going to temporarily put these covers back on, because I took the one off the other side as well, just to sort of see where I was at. So I'll put the covers back on briefly. You've got to be very careful not to break these clips. And I might, well, yeah, it's only going to be a couple of days. It's only going to be Saturday now, and it's only going to be Monday when the parts turn up, so I might just leave the covers off, to be fair. I think we're going to have a nice days, but I suppose I better put this all back together. So basically, yeah, let's just get, at least I've shown you how to do a door card, I suppose. So that goes onto there like so, with the electrical clip into there. So the electrical clip is in there, and the cable tie clip is in there as well. Hooks in the bottom like so, and then we can put that back like that. We've then got the little 7mm, where is it? Here is the little 7mm, which we can put through that hole and do up. So there's that. If I do the socket the right way round, it'd help, wouldn't it? So I've done that one up. This, by the way, is the wiring for the wing mirror and the little grommet there. So if you was to remove the mirror, you'd unplug, you would need to still take the door card off anyway, to remove it. So that should be clipped on there like so, and that wire goes in there. This one does the mirror controls, and this one does the windows, and this does the door handle. So let's get the door card put back on now. So let's see if I can turn this round, show you. As you can probably see there, that goes on there, and then it clips on the top there, and the wiring goes on there for that. And you've got to do that before putting the door card on. And what you've got to do is go get this side onto that corner there, and then tuck this side down. So you tuck that in there and push it that way, like so it snugs up. You then literally need to tuck that round, like so, and push it all the way down on the top. And once you've tucked all that down in there, you just go all the way around and bash it all the way onto all the clips, but don't do what I've done. What's missing there, and just like that. Thankfully I hadn't put the screws in, so now we're going to put the 3T 20 Torx, I think they are. Yeah, so I'm going to put the 3T 20 Torx in. One will go in there, one will go in there, one will go in there, and then there'd be a little cover that you'd clip back on there. However, this didn't have this because someone's already been here before and the cover's walked away. And then we'll just put this on, which literally the electric plug goes into the switches, clip into there, job done. So guys, that's pretty much going to wrap that video up for now. My Autel Maxi Scan tool seems to always want updates every time I switch it on. But yeah, so I'm in the middle of doing that. But then to be fair, I don't use that much. But no, anyway, like I was saying a little while ago, I messed up in the original plan of showing you guys how to tighten the wing mirror, but I somewhat redeemed myself, because in a way, if you was to be removing or refitting the wing mirror, you would have to take the door card off to get to the electrics anyway. So hopefully, at the very least, this has been an informative video for how to remove and install a door card. So like I said, basically follow me along for my mess ups, and we'll learn how to do this. But that's genuinely the first car I've ever seen where it bolts a wing mirror on like that. The car is sitting right out by my window at the minute because tomorrow I have got another job to do on it. But that'll be, if I decide to record that, it'll be next week's video, because I'm a little bit shocked. It's a controversial issue which is causing a misfire. Some might say it was a good fix. I, however, beg to differ. So I'll think about it, I'll sleep on it and see if I do a video on it next week. But the video, anyway. So I'm going to say bye for now, guys. Hope it was informative. Hope you enjoyed having a ride along with this aspect with me. And I'll see you in the next video. Please like, subscribe and share. Bye for now.